was raised on iron answers, sharp and absolute. A blade was all I needed, or so I thought was true. Faith meant standing unafraid before the final call. I never questioned heaven, I only learned to fall. I believed in gentle mornings and a promise shining in. The kindness was the strongest form of weapon we could send. I prayed with hands held tightly, never doubting what I knew, until the world kept breaking and my prayers fell through. We lost the ground beneath our feet, but somehow learned to stand. Two paths torn from certainty, now walking hand in hand. If faith is more than written lines, if truth is more than pain, then maybe what we found right here is why we still remain. I shattered holy symbols and I called it righteous will, but silence followed loudly when the truth refused to kneel. I thought strength lived in answers, in a war that never bends, but doubt cuts deeper than any blade when belief itself must end. I cried when no one saw me, when the light began to fade. Wondered if the warmth I felt was something I had made. But even as the world rewrote the prayers I once had known, I learned that faith can change its shape and still not leave you alone. We lost the ground beneath our feet, but somehow learned to stand. Two paths torn from certainty, now walking hand in hand. If faith is more than written lines, if truth is more than pain, then maybe what we found right here is why we still remain. I fight because it feels like truth, because my body understands. But now I fight to protect a smile, not just a distant land. I never learned what peace could be until you stayed my hand. I learned that hope can still exist even when belief feels torn, that laughing through the awkward pain is how new faith is born. I do not need a perfect sky to know I am not alone. If the world calls us fallen, I will stand anyway. If heaven feels far away, I will still pray. Not to return to who we were, but to protect who we became. We lost the ground beneath our feet, but found a truer land, where faith is forged in chosen bonds and hearts can still withstand. If belief is what we build ourselves when answers fall apart, then maybe this imperfect path is where the holy star. Two girls who walked away from fate, still carrying its scars, learning that the truest light is found where people are.